Hi there tennis friends, my name is Eli Pironkova and today we're gonna talk about the slice serve. Okay, so slice serve is something that has helped me tremendously in closing matches. For those of you who don't know, I have played tennis my whole life. I did play some professional tennis and I played 4 years of D1 college tennis in the West Coast Conference. So slice serve really helped me have a very reliable second serve while I always hit my first serve flat and powerful. I would say maybe 90% of my second serve was a slice serve. Okay, so I think that this is so important to have like kind of like a hidden weapon like this that works, that confuses your opponent. So I think quite a few of my matches were actually decided by this slice serve. A lot of the players that I played against were extremely confused by it. They didn't know what to do with it. And yes, I did toss at 2 o'clock and it was very predictable that I'll be hitting a slice serve. And even with that, people didn't know how to react on it. A lot of the players actually do not train how to, return that slice serve. It really isn't in the, traditional training. Because it's not so widely used, but that's why it is so effective. So in the next part of this video, I will show you how to hit serves in the 3 different contact points, starting with 12 o'clock, then we're moving to 1 o'clock and at 2 o'clock contact point. Okay, all these contact points will result in different serves, so I will also show you the results of these 3 types of slice serves. Okay, let's do it. Okay guys, so I'm about to set up here on the baseline. I will show you how to hit that slice serve, but before we do that, I want to talk to you about the grip. When you are hitting with slice and really any serve, you need to hold that continental grip. So the first contact point that we're gonna do in this video will be the 12 o'clock contact point, where the ball is right above your head. You're hitting, slicing to the side of that ball, right? I'm showing you one more time. Slicing to the side of that ball and brushing it and making sure that the ball goes on the other side. Okay, let's start. Okay guys, so this is my slice serve at the 12 o'clock contact point. Just remember that this is a second serve, it's not a first serve. I use this serve mainly as a second serve. It's not powerful and flat, there's no jumps or anything fancy, but the effect could be very good. So you see that at 12 o'clock I'm able to generate some spin. The ball will bounce and then it would curve to the side. Here, this contact point, the effect is very subtle, but you're gonna see that as we move more to the right, more towards 1 and 2 o'clock of contact point, you will see a little bit more, slice per se. So this is the 1 o'clock. As you see, I'm bringing my arm also a little bit more to the right so I can accommodate a longer slice path on this slice serve. I am, jumping just a little bit kind of to the side, and in this way I am adding a little bit of body weight, but again it is kind of like an arm shot. So the jump, it's not super important here on this slice serve. Okay, so already a little bit more angle. You see the ball is bouncing and it is shifting to the right hand side. I am able to generate a good amount of spin in this 1 o'clock contact point. So now we are doing the 2 o'clock contact point, which is my preferred contact point because this allows you for kind of like the longest slice path. It is a serve that I have used quite a bit, as I mentioned before. It has a very good effect as a second serve, and after the bounce, it really curves to the right. So it does give that surprise to your opponent that they do not expect. And also another thing that is very important to mention is that the ball stays low. So the ball, it's not really bouncing up, it stays low. And you can see here in this video, the ball bounces, curves to the right, but it does not elevate. So it's very difficult to attack. And again, it's a great weapon to have as a second serve, because the ball will bounce, not come up, and it will still make the opponent uneasy on the other side. And yes, people can read it, but they cannot really react on it. Okay guys, I hope you gained some idea on, which toss it's giving you what slice serve. If you go ahead and, try any of these serves and you want to practice on your own, I would love to hear what were the results and if you were able to successfully slice any of these contact points and, what was the difference for you. Please write this down in the comments. Again, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like this video, like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.